All right, everybody. We are back again, together at last. And I have 3 words for you. Lovely, lovely, and maybe not so lovely. So that's more than 3 words. But let's talk about what's going on right now on this Friday, July 5th, 2019. Stocks are down across the board. Not just stocks. Crypto is getting hit. Gold is getting hit. Silver is getting hit. Bonds are not doing too much right now. So what's driving these markets? Two things. Number one is China. China just said, sit down for this one, despite the rhetoric we've been hearing since the G20 out of the administration about a deal looks like it might happen and we're really close to one. Well, guess what? China's just said, oh no, there's not going to be any deal whatsoever until the current tariffs are removed. You remember our president promised? He literally said, I promise. And this bothered me. I'm not going to lie about it. When he said, I promise not to raise tariffs on China, I didn't like to hear that. I didn't like to hear it, but whatever. I know there are a lot of you still going to justify it. Oh, it's great that the president said, I promise. You know, there's that faction out there that just doesn't get it. It looked weak to me, and obviously it looked weak to China. Look how they're firing back right now. But anyway, that's driving this market. Number 2 is this jobs number that came out. It's being pushed by the mainstream financial channels as a good number. 172,000 jobs we added. What they're not going to tell you is this is below the monthly average. And it's been below the monthly average for a very long time. The last number we got was abysmal, off the Richter scale, terrible. So the spin right now is, oh, this number is too good. The Fed is not going to be cutting rates at the end of the month. I say nonsense, okay? The economy is in free fall. It is an absolute free fall. The Fed must cut rates for all the reasons I've been covering over and over again for weeks upon weeks. So a cut, it's a lock. The only question is how much. Is it going to be 50? Is it going to be 25? I don't know. I toss this back and forth all the time. A cut's coming. That's the bottom line. And it's going to be a message to the market. Hey, look, we got your back. That's all this is. The stock market has no bearing on reality. It's not connected to the economy in any way. So forget about it. Just forget about it. So anyway, that's really the driving forces here. It's very, very simple to understand why stocks are under pressure here. And who knows? We're probably going to get the New York Fed in here later today, start to buy stocks. You know, they do have a trading desk. Mnuchin, 6 banks buying stocks. You can't trust this market at all. It's so rigged and so twisted. So everything is. There's no free market. There's no free market economy. This is socialism right now. We're subsidizing everything in the United States. People they're blind. And they think that this is real, that this is some kind of a democracy. I'm sorry, it isn't. It's not even a republic anymore. We've lost our country a long time ago. We willingly surrendered it to this thing right now that's controlling everything, including the entire world. All right, so anyway, very simple. China saying no deal unless President Trump removes the existing tariffs. And that's honestly, in my opinion, and I know I'm going to take heat for this because President Trump looked weak by saying he promised not to raise tariffs on China. I wish he wouldn't have said that. I'll be honest with you. I really do. And then this whole thing with the jobs number that they're trying to spin as a good thing. Meanwhile, they won't tell you. They won't tell you that this number is below the monthly average. And it's great. It's a great number because our economy is so strong. You know that, right? I think you know that. No, our economy is in shambles, absolute free fall, and everything imaginable that you can dream about is going to be fist fed to you to try to convince you that what you're seeing is not real. All right. With that said, I will see you all at the end of the day. Just lovely, like I said.